Is 3D printing worth it in 2026, or are you just buying an expensive plastic spaghetti maker? If you are torn between the heavyweights in the industry and want to know what 3D printer you should buy, you have come to the right place. Welcome to Tech Selected. Today, I am breaking down the ultimate Bambu Lab versus Creality model to find the absolute best 3D printer for your setup. I have scoured the market, analyzed real user feedback, and ranked the top 5 models available right now. My number 1 pick offers insane value, but before we get to the ranking, here are 3 massive traps that will waste your hard-earned money if you are not careful. Real talk, buying a 3D printer can be an absolute nightmare if you fall into the classic traps. Trap number 1, the spec sheet lie. A lot of brands boast about printing at lightning speeds, but they do not tell you that running it that fast turns your model into a vibrating, wobbly mess. You want a machine that actively compensates for vibrations, not just one that looks fast on paper. Trap number 2, ignoring the ecosystem. A cheap printer is not a good deal if you have to spend 3 hours manually calibrating it before every single print. Look for machines with auto bed leveling and user-friendly software. Your time is money. Trap number 3, the single color limitation. If you want to make high-quality cosplay props or customized gifts, being stuck with just one color is a massive bottleneck today. You need reliable multicolor systems that do not waste half a spool purging filament. Don't worry, every product on my top 5 passes this test perfectly. All right, enough talking, let's kick things off with number 5. Kicking things off at number 5, the Bambu Lab A1 mini 3D printer is the absolute best starter 3D printer if you are on a tight budget but refuse to compromise on top-tier quality. Honestly, for $245, this machine is a total steal. What makes it incredibly special is the fully automatic calibration system. You literally just plug it into the wall, top print on the touchscreen, and watch it go to work without any manual tuning. Bambu Lab even offers really cool hardware kits like LED lamps or wireless mice, so your very first project can be a beautiful functional piece of room decor instead of just a random plastic calibration cube. One user mentioned they bought this for their kid, and within 2 weeks they had printed an entire army of custom action figures with 0 failed prints. It is also surprisingly quiet, operating at under 48 decibels, which means you can run it right on your desk while you study or sleep. The main limitation here is the build volume. At exactly 7 by 7 by 7 inches, it is pretty compact. You're not going to print a full-size cosplay helmet in one single go with this unit, but the solution is super simple. Just slice your larger models into smaller parts using the Bambu Studio software and glue them together later. If you want the most seamless entry into this creative hobby without the headache of constant troubleshooting, this is the best bang for your buck, hands down. Moving to number 4, the Creality SPARKX i7 combo is the absolute best choice if you want next-level artificial intelligence doing all the heavy lifting for you. Anyone searching for a detailed Creality SPARKX i7 combo 3D printer review really needs to pay attention here, because this machine is packed with futuristic features. This specific setup introduces CubeMe AI, an innovative tool that literally turns a standard 2D portrait photo into a printable 3D model in just a few seconds. No complex computer modeling software is required at all. You can unbox this unit and have it running in exactly 5 minutes, since it arrives 95% pre-assembled from the factory. It also rocks a highly efficient 4-color printing system that smoothly transitions between colors and reduces filament waste by 50% compared to older multicolor designs. Real talk, the built-in AI camera is a total lifesaver for your wallet. One guy mentioned the camera caught a massive spaghetti failure while he was out grabbing lunch and sent him an instant smartphone alert, saving a ton of expensive material. The main drawback? Some users report that the cooling fans can sound a bit crazy when the printer is pushing maximum speed. However, the workaround is super simple. Just activate the built-in night mode, which slows the operation down just a tiny bit to make it whisper quiet for those long overnight jobs. With a solid 10 by 10 by 10 inch build volume and coming in at roughly $26, it is a fantastic investment. Coming in at number 3, the Creality K1C is the ultimate pick if you want extreme speeds and need to regularly print with tough engineering-grade materials. Honestly, this thing is an absolute beast. Built on an advanced Core XY architecture, it hits blistering speeds of 600 millimeters per second with a massive 20,000 millimeters per second squared acceleration. But speed means absolutely nothing without precision, right? That is exactly why Creality packed it with a dynamically balanced print head and a specialized tri-metal unicorn nozzle. This clog-free setup means it handles highly abrasive materials like carbon fiber filament without breaking a sweat. One user enthusiastically shared that they used the K1C to print custom carbon fiber drone frames, and the dimensional accuracy was flawless right out of the box. It also features a smart AI camera for continuous real-time monitoring. and an active carbon filter to eliminate nasty chemical odors when you are melting high-temperature plastics indoors. Now, for the limitation, several buyers pointed out that the included paper instructions are basically useless and frankly ridiculous for absolute beginners to follow. But here's the deal. You do not need the paper manual at all. Just pull up the incredibly detailed step-by-step video tutorials on the official Creality smartphone app, which make the entire unboxing and auto-leveling process a total breeze. For just under $400, it is a highly capable powerhouse that punches way above its price tag. Taking the runner-up spot at number 2, the Bambu Lab P2S combo is the absolute best choice for serious creators who want the best multicolor 3D printer experience without a steep learning curve. When it comes to the ongoing Bambu Lab versus Creality debate, this machine makes an incredibly strong case for Bambu's premium ecosystem. Priced at $769, it features the brand new AMS2 Pro system. This upgrade allows for flawless multi-material prints and uniquely includes a built-in filament dryer that hits up to 65 degrees Celsius. Wet filament is the ultimate enemy of good 3D prints, and having a dryer integrated right into the color system is an absolute game changer. Literally. It runs at a blazing 600 millimeters per second, and thanks to the smart adaptive airflow system, your complex overhangs stay incredibly crisp and sharp. One reviewer noted they printed a highly detailed 4-color comic book figure, and the color transitions were razor sharp, with absolutely zero color bleeding. The one downside to this unit, it is a hefty machine, weighing in at around 33 pounds, meaning you probably shouldn't place it on a cheap, flimsy desk. The solution is easy though. Just invest in a solid, dedicated workbench or a heavy-duty table to absorb the vibrations during those ultra-fast Core XY print cycles. If you want top-tier reliability and direct access to a massive library of ready-to-print models, the P2S combo is stunning. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, the Bambu Lab P1S combo is unquestionably the best 3D printer under $1,000 on the entire market today. Here's the deal. For just $549, you are getting a fully enclosed, lightning-fast Core XY printer that comes securely bundled with the automatic material system for flawless 4-color printing right out of the box. And it's fully expandable up to 16 colors if you upgrade later. It is the absolute perfect sweet spot between price, premium performance, and overall versatility. Because it features a fully enclosed body, you can easily print temperature-sensitive materials like ABS and ASA without worrying about annoying edge warping.
One user said they basically turned their garage into a mini factory, running this machine non-stop for 2 solid weeks to print custom board game inserts, and it never failed a single time. The automatic bed leveling makes the setup totally foolproof, taking barely 15 minutes from unboxing to starting your very first print. The only minor complaint from users is that the plastic front door handle feels a bit fragile and can snap if you yank it way too hard. But honestly, this is a 3D printer we are talking about. If the handle ever breaks, you can literally just download a reinforced handle design from the MakerWorld app and print a stronger replacement yourself in 10 minutes. It is incredibly fast, supremely reliable, and delivers jaw-dropping print quality every single time you use it.
So there you have it. Whether you are stepping into this creative hobby for the very first time or actively upgrading your workshop, these machines are guaranteed to deliver incredible results. I have placed all the Amazon links in the description below so you can check the exact latest prices for 2026. If this video helped you out, please hit that like button, subscribe to Tech Selected, and let me know in the comments which printer you are grabbing. Happy printing, and I will see you in the next one.